I get my rod back out of it. Hey, how you doing? My name is Dennis Bauer. I want to talk to you a little bit about tiger muskie. I haven't been fishing for them that long. I've been fishing for muskie a while. Never had a muskie before I went to Merwin and caught the tiger muskie. When I found out there was tiger muskie up there, I kind of went crazy, and I did a lot of reading. And I'm glad, as far as the equipment, I didn't run out and buy a big old muskie rod, a 100-pound braided line or anything like that. What I ended up getting is a Cast King from Amazon, $59.95. Fuji Guides. This is a 7.5 footer medium action fast tip, 40-pound test, braided line. My old Bantam 200, 40 years old, working great. I didn't get a big old rod and buy more fishing gear. You know, well, I was going to say you don't need any more fishing gear for this, but you never have enough fishing gear. You want to have a steel leader. I have a 12-inch on here. I have a pack of 6-inch right here. One thing that has worked for me is on every single fish, I had the bait covered with smelly jelly. And I'll show you the baits I'm using. You want to have something to get the hook out of the mouth. Very, very sharp. They're a beautiful fish, but they're real fragile fish. So when you hook them, you want to get them in, leave them in the net, get the hook out in the net, and then get them up for their pitcher, and then set her in there, hold her by the tail, make sure she's got some air. And let me show you here's the bait. This thing here, there's two. I've thrown everything at them. I haven't even had a follower on anything but this bad boy, one of these. That's kind of like a pike minnow type. And then this guy is crazy. Out of the 10, I've caught 6 on this guy right here. So you can take a good look at it. You know, one of those guys that really go crazy through the water. Those were awesome. Smelly jelly. Whew, I can smell it still all over them. They were incredible. And what I'm doing, there's fish all over the lake. It's full of tiger muskie. I've thrown bucktail spinner baits. I've thrown it all. Nothing but those baits. If I've even got followers. And what these fish will do, and like I said, you want to have the big net, everything to take to give. You got 40-pound. People say use 100. You know, if you feel good with 100, I think 40. If they break my 40, that's my fault. On these baits, you want to make sure when you get these, they're going to come with little bitty hooks, like you're fishing for bass. Ain't going to come with hooks like those. So what I did with this bait, I went and got some Gamakatsus, and that's the size right there. It does do nothing to the action or anything. What you'll have is you're going to have followers. You'll see, you go up there, get your Polaroids on, you're going to see these fish, and they'll follow you to the boat. Every time you make a cast, when you get to the boat, I do a circle, or I go up and down the side of my bass boat. Some guys do a figure 8, and they're all good. And I've caught fish, 2 out of the 10 came right at the side of the boat. So you definitely want to do that. The Merwin is full of laydown logs. If there's wood, there's a muskie. Here's what happened Sunday. If you're going up Merwin, on the left-hand side, there's a dock. And there's a long flat. The flat goes all the way out, about 10 feet of water, and goes all the way up. And I was sitting in 5 feet of water, throwing into about 3 feet of water. I got 2 40s and a 45. It was an incredible, incredible day. The video is on YouTube. My email is bowerdennis17@gmail.com. If you want to ask me any questions, or maybe say some, you know, maybe I'm not saying the right stuff here, but this is my experience. I did a lot of reading on them, but Merwin muskie, tiger muskie, and muskie from Ohio and Wisconsin, where I fish for them, that's a horse of a different color. They say it's a fish of 10,000 casts. I guarantee you, you spend a couple days in Merwin, put a little time in, you're gonna catch a fish. Email me if you want to meet some morning up there. We'll put our boats in together, and I'll show you where I fish. Remember, smelly jelly. And I have a 12-inch leader on. I don't like him as much as the shorter one, like this guy right here. I think this is a 6-inch. This is a 6-inch. I like it a little bit better. And be careful with these fish. When you get them, like I said, when you get them in, they're beautiful fish, but they're fragile. We haven't lost any yet, I leave the fish in the net, and then I go, you know, get it out of the hook out of its mouth, and we let it sit there. Then at the last second we hold it up for our video or our photographs. So if you have any questions, email me. You could do a lot of reading on them, but I wouldn't overdo it. Those two baits right here, I'm telling you, son, this guy here, he'll knock your sock. This guy was the best thing I've ever seen until an old bass buddy out on the lake told me about this little girl. And it's been crazy. So enjoy. It's a beautiful lake. You have all the lake to yourself. I've only seen 2 other muskie fishermen since I've been there. All the skiers and jet skiers are gone. It's $20 for a year parking permit at Merwin, or if you want to buy a one-day tag, it's $20 if you get from Oregon, or I think it's $2 to park. Beautiful, beautiful lake, just beautiful. You got no reception up there, so can't do any Facebook Live, nothing like that. So enjoy your time at Muskie. I hope I helped a little bit. Email me if you've tried these baits and you catch some fish. Remember, the Cast King, $59.95. I got 2 of them. Old bass reel, and I'm good to go. So you have a wonderful time on Merwin Reservoir, and thanks for watching my video.